Hi, my name is Halima Aquino, and I feel very fortunate today to be able to tell you why I'm voting for Andrew Janz over Devin Nunes in November of 2018. There are three main reasons that I'd like to tell you about, and I hope that you'll consider each one of them carefully when you vote. The first and foremost is Andrew Janz. I would love to tell you about him, and I think he stands on his own merit. Second is voter turnout, which is incredibly important to me because it is the strength of our democracy. And third is Devin Nunes, and I believe his time is up. So, first of all, Andrew Janz is a man of integrity. He has a law degree and has been working at our district attorney's office. He's unafraid to stare problems in the eye, and he's interested in people of all backgrounds and language abilities and ages and genders. He is someone who wants to represent all of us, including women, including seniors, and he wants to know what are the issues that are important to all of us. I know this because I've seen him around Fresno and Clovis. He's meeting people, he's asking questions, and he's willing to put his foot in the sand. He believes in women's rights. He believes that children have a right to breathe fresh air. He understands that climate change is real and that some of our communities have run out of clean drinking water. He understands that we have workforce development issues, including the farms needing good qualified people who have already learned the trade to stay here and continue working, as well as folks who need further training in order to adapt to mechanization that is coming to our area and is going to leave a whole bunch of people without jobs. Andrew Janz is someone who understands security and justice and believes in the rule of law. And these things are incredibly important in an area that suffers from some of the worst gang violence and human trafficking problems that we have in the country. Andrew Janz is unafraid, and I like that. And he's also a nice guy that people trust. So the second reason is voter turnout. I believe that voter turnout is integral to the success of our democracy in the United States. And because of that, I worked on a grant-funded project to better understand why people sometimes don't vote at all or vote very rarely. And in this area, this is a significant problem. One of the biggest reasons that people don't vote, if I had to give one, is hopelessness and helplessness. When people give up on our politicians and don't feel connected with what they're doing and don't feel as if they have a resource that they can turn to when they need problems solved, they give up and they spend their time doing other things besides voting. And while I hold each and every voter responsible for whether or not they are turning out to vote on Election Day because I believe it's their civic duty, I also believe that our politicians need to reach out to voters and let them know what they do and what they can do for people if they speak up. I believe that Andrew Janz is the sort of person who really wants to know what people are thinking, feeling, and needing. I know that Devin Nunes is not one of those people. I believe that he has been missing in action for quite a while here in the Valley, and although he's been showing up a lot on the national news recently, I think he's an embarrassment to our community. Devin Nunes is the third reason why I'm voting for Andrew Janz. Devin Nunes has shown little respect for the rule of law and justice, and he has not put in a sincere amount of effort to investigate some of our voter election irregularities and problems that are making people worry that our election system doesn't work in the United States. We're supposed to be championing democracy and fairness and elections, and Devin Nunes has been leaking documents and supporting the president at a time when the people themselves need to know that their representatives are working for them in Washington. Devin Nunes has not been inspiring confidence locally, and this bothers me because I want people to vote. And I want people to believe that we have something to hope for in the future. Devin Nunes' time is up. Let's give Andrew Janz a chance. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you at the polls.